My name is Dave Ashworth. I started going to the meeting house about 2 years ago. So one of the things that has, I think, shaped my faith and my spiritual journey the most is building deep relationships and being vulnerable with people. A big part of my story, for 15 or so years, was an addiction to pornography. That was something that just had a hold of my life, and I didn't share that with anybody. I had no one to share that with. I kept that inside. I didn't share it with friends, family, anybody. So as I was stuck in this sin, this sexual addiction, just felt very alone, very isolated by myself. I felt that, I had to, grew up in a Christian home. I had to uphold this outward Christian appearance. Felt like a failure in life. I had a really close friend that I got to know in my 20s, and he was someone that was just very open and honest about all areas of his life, and I'd never experienced someone like that before, sharing things that most people don't share. But he was really pursuing Jesus in a lot of ways through that, and he was able to share these things because of the freedom that he had in Jesus. And so one night, it was really late at night, I just said, hey, do you have a couple minutes to talk? And I probably should have said a couple hours, because we were hanging out at his house, and we ended up chatting for, 3-4 hours. And I just kind of laid everything out. Like, look, this is what I've been struggling with, and I don't really know what to do except share with somebody. And that conversation transformed my life. Kind of went on a journey then where I really started taking my relationship with Jesus serious from there. So a big reason why that relationship and that conversation was so impactful was because it was a truly Jesus-centered relationship. I was invited into a group of guys getting together, going through a course called Practicing the Way. And I didn't really know anybody in there, but I knew that there would be some depth, and I knew that there would be some connection made. And so I was excited to join something like that to start to build some of those relationships here. Being vulnerable and being real and sharing deep things with other people can be really scary. I can't really imagine what my life would look like without that initial conversation. Just the ripple effect of that and the relationships I've built. I feel very blessed with the life that I have, and how just how patient and faithful Jesus was through me, through all of that, and the plans that he had for me. And if I look back, really all he called me to at one point was one conversation. And showing up to something, or talking to somebody, or sharing something, or asking a question. Sometimes that's all it can take, and I feel like I am living proof of that, being part of a community of people and having friends of people that are willing to share and do these things together, I believe can change people's lives.